Tune in tonight, 7 p.m. We are going over our new $1 million system. So plug in, plug in, plug in. And Eric is going to give you more information on that later.
All right, cool. But thank you, Uncle Jock. Yeah, y'all plug in. Now, that's if you're part of our agency because it's agency specific. So I know we got some people, other agencies, so we don't want to step on no toes. So that's for the people. If you're in the Uncle Jock, myself, even Leah, if you're in part of USAX, you know, right? So, what's that, Dominica? Dominica hit the what kind of face is that? I didn't know they had that emoji.
You said it's only for your group. It's only for your group. I'm thinking, wait a minute now, we all from Xperts.
Because every ED has their own thing, right? And so we kind of sometimes, we work together, but then everybody has their own path. So I don't want to taint the waters. But Jock, it brought me up to something, and I heard a couple of things. My today's topic is changing the game plan, but don't change the game.
I like it.
Mic drop. Where's my mic?
That falls right in line with last night and tonight. Yeah.
See, sometimes you can change the game plan, but don't change the game. And sometimes you just got to throw the game plan out. You're like, man, take that, throw that thing out the window, get rid of it.
Yes.
The plan is not working, but you don't change the game. See, here's how most people are conditioned. Most people are conditioned to change the game. Oh, I was doing this. Well, let me go to this company. Let me go to this place. Let me go try this. Let me go try that, right? And sometimes you're playing the wrong game. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes you got to play the right game a couple of times to find out your game. But my question is, did you give your game time to work? See, Jock, people talk about the company me and you was part of, right? When we was part of that other company, the Filings company, I was there for like almost 4 years. So, and we have some success, right? That's how I met Relly Evans. But we've had some success, but I realized it wasn't doing what I wanted to do, which means I wanted the masses to win. Right. So the masses wasn't winning, and I wasn't winning to the level I wanted to win. Some success, not level. So, but that's after 4 years. Okay, cool. Then I went to the next company, Stream Energy. I was there for 10 years, right? And I've had some success. Didn't have the success that I wanted, but I realized my masses, what my whole game plan wasn't winning the way I wanted to win. So I changed multiple game plans inside of that. And then I found the insurance industry. I said, oh my goodness. OMG. Man, I'm telling you, my mouth, when I saw that, I was smiling so well, I could eat a banana sideways. The whole thing. I'm telling you, just like Troy smiles so I can eat a banana sideways. I'm telling you, I realized, see, so I didn't just keep changing games. I changed the game plan multiple times, then realized, okay, oh, there's a better game. See, here's the thing. Leah told me this the other day. She said, Eric, I'm really not interested in going hard for somebody whose plan B is going back to Chick-fil-A.
Say that again.
I'm really not interested in working hard and putting my energy and effort to somebody whose plan B is Chick-fil-A. What she was saying is, if the game you're changing to is something that doesn't compete with this industry, that ain't the person I'm looking for. See, y'all understand, it takes time, energy, and effort to do what we do.
Yep.
Troy, you're here every day. Time, energy, and effort. I'm sure there's some things you could be doing. You could be golfing. He's retired. He could be golfing. He could be traveling. He could be with his wife who's a senator. He could be doing a whole lot of things, but he's here keeping time to make sure this program goes smoothly for everybody here. So in doing that, in serving, I know he wants to serve the people, and I'm preaching to the choir because y'all are here. But when you change the game, what's the new game you're going to play?
It's going to be the same game.
It's going to be the same game. You ain't in the same game. It's a lower game. It's a lesser game than this. This industry can create millionaires. This industry can help you build a 7-figure business. Jock, you built a 7-figure business in 3 years. You built a lifetime of forever income in 2 years, 2.5 years. You built a forever income stream. if you go work at Chick-fil-A, nothing against Chick-fil-A, they close on Sundays, right? But if you do that, is that going to give you a forever income just working there?
Never.
Never. You know, and I tell people, I don't knock different things that people do, but when you're changing the game, see, I hear people sometimes, they change the game and say, Eric, I got to make money. Cool. I understand you got to go make money. They say they stop working the business and now they drive Uber, Lyft, or whatever, any other thing, DoorDash, you name it. I've been this. I can talk this like this because I was driving. I drove Uber. I probably drove Uber more than some of y'all even drive the Uber drivers driving Uber. Are you with me? But I realized the last game I was playing, switching over and making some money for Uber in my transition. Okay, cool. I can, but I ain't gonna drive Uber and make the money they're paying me now. I don't know how much Uber I can drive that they're gonna pay me 20 grand. They paid me 20 grand last month. I don't know how much Uber I can drive is gonna pay me 20,000 with a lifetime income. Now, can you do a Lacey? I'm doing this, driving some Uber, and I'm still acquiring clients. Yeah. But see, most people stop doing their business and go do that. They changed the game. See, Lacey didn't change the game. She changed her game plan.
Yes.
I was working at the casino and I was getting clients. Now I'm driving Uber and this is my way to get clients. And sometimes you got to change the game plan to make money. Eric, my electric bill's going to get cut off. I got to go do something to get my electricity back on. I need a check right away. I get that. But don't abandon the game of your insurance business. Talking about life insurance. So, you know, the last couple, I went to an event. We were talking about events. You know, I was telling Zay, he went to an event, and I said, you know, I got to start getting out, going to events. Matter of fact, I'm supposed to be at an event right now. This is an event at MGM, a company called Aspire. I don't know who they are, but I bought a ticket. I'm going. Zay's going. I'm going. Maybe David Goggins supposed to be there. I don't know what the group is about, but they're at the MGM, and I'm going there and networking. Hopefully, I'm gonna meet somebody. That's my purse. I'm going there, passing out the 100 business cards, y'all. I'm like, it's a paid event, and so I'm going to be around other entrepreneurs who are attending the paid event. Don't that sound like the right group of entrepreneurs you want to be around?
Yep.
Sometimes you attend the free events, but somebody say, Eric, if you go around the paid events, you're around other people who are paying for events. That's a different level of business. So, I attended the event, classroom reunion, and I told people I was an insurance agent. People say, don't tell me you're a life insurance agent. Well, yesterday, I had a refer. I had Jim, I don't know if I shared with you, he referred 3 people to me yesterday. One of the gentlemen at the event, he got a policy. He's already referred like 4 people to me, then referred a brand new 3. I didn't even ask for him. Just sent them a brand new 3 people. But this is how he introduced me. His introduction to me to one of the gentlemen, they got 2 policies from me yesterday, him and his wife, because his wife was there listening. I was like, your wife in the background? Yeah. Let's make sure she's hearing everything. Yep. And a great way to get kids, ladies and gentlemen, when you do the term rider, they got a policy. I said, you know, you can get a term rider on the kids. She said, oh, really? A couple, like $10 more, good one picks for the kids. But it might be good. You know about our $1 million baby plan? No, what's that? Not just a rider for the kids. You might want to actually get your kids their own policy. What? Like $50 a month? $50 a month? Oh, really? I just gave you all a training tip. So when you're doing a policy and they got kids, you talk about term rider, they say, hey, what about get the kids about? But this is how he introduced me. He said, hey, Bob, this is my life insurance guy, Eric Robinson. He said, I told Bob about the retirement plan, a whole life policy you helped me get, and he's interested. Looking forward to connecting you both. That was it. This is my life insurance guy, Eric Robinson. So I started saying, this is my fancy. He said he got a life insurance plan, and he even said the whole life policy. Guess what? Bob got 2 policies from me. Yesterday, he introduced me to Bob yesterday. Bob got 2 policies yesterday. See, I didn't dance around. Oh, I'm not a life insurance agent. And I'm telling y'all something. My business card don't even say life insurance. It says national expansion leader. I use this for recruiting. But guess what? I'm like, man, Eric, should I just pay? But I say it's right here on the bottom. It says life insurance, annuities, and investments. Life insurance annuities. I'm a national card used for recruiting. I'm a national expansion leader. And boom, boom, boom. We have an agency. Here's my address. Boom. We do life insurance, annuities, and investments. See, I'm not afraid. I'm not going, we helping families, making them put in the best possible position they can ever be in. And in the back, it said, let's create wealth together. Join our network. And I got my website. Let's create wealth together. See, so I understand the fancy catchphrases. So where am I going with it? Jock, we're talking about, we had to revamp our game plan. And I was okay destroying the game plan. Throw it all out the window. Yeah. Well, open the window first before you throw it out, right? Don't break no glass. So open the window and throw that stuff out. Matter of fact, just take it out on trash day. Just take a pile out, take that game plan, take it out on trash day. Now, some people say you can keep the rest and keep the best. It's how you change your game plan is up to you. You may change incrementally. But what I would recommend is get with your coach, your leader, your executive director. That's why I said that, when you gave me that funny face, Dominica, because you want to get with your executive director, because they usually have been through this. Are y'all with me? So that's pretty much what I really want to drop on y'all today was really, you can change your game plan, get with somebody to help you change your game plan. Lacey, you're just like a pro. You're just doing it. But don't change the game. So my only caution to you, Lacey, is don't make sure that you're changing the game plan and not the game. Because driving can get you caught up. But I like how you said, I'm drive to 12. But I know how that thing gets addictive. Like them Facebook likes. You're like, ding, I'm stop at 12. And then, oh man, got a new one.
Erik, remember we used to say we was getting addicted to the dings?
Yep. We was getting addicted to the dings. Ding, got another one. Oh man, I'm gonna stop. Man, I'll be 3 in the morning. Ding, got another. I'm going home to bed. It's gonna take me towards home. Oh man, took me an hour away. Well, while I'm out here now, might as well see if there's another ding. Dang, I'm here, man. I get home at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. in the morning. Dang.
So Erik, you saying just make sure you stick. If you change your game, make sure you stick to your mission, though, right?
Yeah, Jock. If you change the game plan, make sure you stick because certain things can get addicted and become a distraction. What started off as something different, it can suck you in. Right? Yeah. Well, I gotta get this part-time job because I'm gonna meet some people and stuff like that. Yeah, you gotta get there meet people. But there's a lot of ways to meet people, right? And I'm not afraid of making mission, but it can take you off a track. Here's the thing, I want to field a couple of questions from Ask Insurance Bros Live. Because here's the thing. The same thing, we got to say your why should make you cry, but your why is probably one of the biggest things that will take you out the game. Yep. Why am I doing this? Because I need to make sure I can support my family. Okay, cool. Why you quit? Because I got to go get a job so I can make sure I support my family. Why are you doing this? Man, I want to get free. I hate my boss. Well, why are you working? Why you quit? Man, my boss is like, I'm spending too much time. I'm tired. They working me overtime and I can't never work my business. By time I come home, my wife is saying hold on. Then you want to get rid of your boss? Yeah, but the boss is the same reason. Are y'all with me? Why are you doing this? I'm doing this for my kids. How come you don't come to me? Man, my kids got soccer practice. My kids got football. My kids taking up all my time. See, your why would be the same thing that would be the biggest distraction if you're not careful.
Yeah.
I'm just telling y'all.
And sometimes, Erik, people end up on the hamster wheel and it turns into the hamster wheel of death, literally. Like they can't get off. Once you get on that hamster wheel, you can't get off. It's almost like being addicted to a substance or something. Like you really can't get off.
And you try to pull them off the wheel, and they're like, nah. They trying to, hey, somebody help me get this guy trying to pull me off the wheel. And they dig in because the human brain says, this has become my identity, and you're not going to tell me that my identity is wrong. I will stay broke and struggling because I'm not going to let you tell me my identity is wrong. And ladies and gentlemen, you want to understand the people who are successful, they have been able to break free and allow people to pour into them and receive the maybe critiques, criticism, however you want to call it, instructions. They said, I'm going to buy in and sell out and let this gentleman help me instruct me and not just do it my way because this is the way I want to do it because I'm doing it my way and I'm sticking to my guns. So anyway, just hoping some of y'all are picking up what I'm putting down, right? And how do you overcome that? Get back with your coach. Trust your executive director. You're gonna have to eventually trust them and have conversations with them, not just like on the meeting, like call them up. Listen, John, man, let's go to lunch. Let's do this. It's on you. You're the one changing your family's life. See, one thing I realized this. Now I'm gonna share something with you. I was thinking about this today earlier. I said, you know what? The cool thing I like about this business is you can build a team, but the team is the team is not needed to build you. See, I can build a team, but I don't need y'all to build myself. I can move up the ranks. See, I've been in a network marketing company. You got to help somebody promote them. You got to put people underneath of them because you fall back down and all the kind of stuff. Here, I went out in the last couple months, made 10 grand in the last week or two, week and a half, just on my own pen, just writing my own deals.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't need no team member. I can make $100,000 just by myself. So you got people in your team who doing almost $200,000 just by them. Just she was doing by herself. See, that's the cool thing. So what am I saying to you? It's on you to change your life. Not on your ED, not on your SED, not on Jamie. You should make the connections with your coach. What did I do? I called Relly. I called Myron Tassa. I wore them out so much. I felt bad for their family. I took Jamie away 3 days, the CEO. I felt bad for him. He's like, man, Eric, I got the time. I took Darren. See, I was doing it because I need to get to where I gotta go. And I wanted to share with my team. Are y'all with me?
Hold up, Eric. Hold. Eric, you
okay.
You got because you gotta park it right here, bro.
I ain't had my coffee, Jack. Talk to me.
Yeah, because people miss this part. You know, we're inserting I won't even say inserting, it's always been there. A part where a new person comes on and we say, get to meet your ED, but don't just get to meet your ED. Build a relationship with the ED. Ask the right questions. You know, I got a saying, ask the right questions, you get the right results. When you get the right results, you get the right outcome. If you get the right outcome, the side effect is what? The right income. Boom. You gotta build relationships and you gotta build the ladder of mentorship. I call Eric every day. Eric, not as my best friend. Eric, what's the play? What we doing? What we doing? I call Relly all the time. Relly, what we doing? Where we at? You know, it's important. And so many people miss that part because there are a lot of people that come here that are already leaders. But it's not where you're from, it's where you're at. There's a different process, it's different stuff, different moving parts over here. So you gotta build, not you have to, I would highly suggest, like Erik is saying, build the relationship with your leaders. Ask them questions. How did you do this? How did you do that? Let them pour into you. Just open yourself up so they can pour into you. Erik?
Man, you're right on point, Jack. You know, and be willing to receive some of the answers. Is there any field? We got to ask the insurance bros. So we got insurance bros right here. We're gonna do our version. Who has a question? We'll field 1 or 2 questions. Who has a question? Ooh, Stephen Short got a question. Talk to us, Stephen. What's your question, sir?
Question, because I'll just hear you listening to what you just said right now, where you talk about building a relationship, right? This is my one question. Is that the same thing that you imply to everybody that's your in your network that's asking for advice, but they don't never it's hard to reach if you reach hard to reach a person?
Yep, because here's my thing. Hard to reach means most people aren't hard to reach. You just got to reach. They may have limited availability. See, so what I'm saying is limited availability. Like I have limited availability with Darren, right? So I'm on his schedule. We meet every 2 weeks. We used to meet once a week, but so I have limited availability. Now, if I pick up the phone and he don't answer the call, that's when I wanted to call. So I understand that just because I call somebody, that's on my time, but that ain't on his time. Jock, I call Jock sometimes, he don't answer the phone. I'm not on his time. So I don't take no offense to it, right? I decide I want to call. Jock ain't just, he got other things going on. So I don't call him hard to reach. If I'm really want to make sure, then I say, hey, Jock, can we schedule a time? Can I get on your schedule? Can I get on your calendar? See, I respect the time, but I'm going to make sure that I get on Jock's calendar. I get on Jock's schedule. So there's a difference between hard to reach and limit availability. Next question. Dominica, talk to us.
I appreciate what you said when you say to talk to your upline. And my upline knows that I'm a go-getter, I'm hungry. You understand? And she couldn't provide what I needed, even when I asked the questions. And so she took the liberty to invite me to come on to your platform and see if I can be fed this way. So Ms. Faluka had done that for me. And I understand what you're saying. Go to the upline, open the door, talk to them. Sometimes you may be invited to come on a team at the moment, but that team ain't right for you. So
Exactly.
should I,
Dominica?
go ahead.
That was, who told you to come? Who introduced you here?
Miss Faluka, well, I came to another person, but Miss Faluka is his upline.
And guess what? As Faluka said, come over here.
Yes.
See, that was, upline had to be the one to give you the answer.
Right.
She gave you the direction.
Mm-hmm. That is exactly what your upline is supposed to do. Like you said, Dominica, if there's going to be times where for whatever reason, there may not be able to be a connection. You see what I'm saying? And so that's why we've worked hard to develop this whole village culture. Because there's been time when Dr. Teresa has called me and said, you know what, Jock, I think you, and we're not even in each other's money line. Jock, I think you might be able to make a connection with one of my people. I've had people call me and say, hey, Jock, I need you to make a connection with such and such. Or I've called somebody and said, I might need to, somebody might be of a different nationality and I can't make a connection because I just brought on somebody that speaks a different language. So the thing is, I've seen some uplines try to do everything themselves and they can't. They don't have the tools, the capacity, the education to make these connections. And some people just don't connect. And when that happens, you got to look out, just like a client, you got to look out for the best interest of the client. You as a leader have to look out for the best interest of your business partner, because it's just like birthing a child. You have a responsibility when somebody joins you in business. If they start not to like you, it's okay. You're going to get that. But you got to be mature enough to be able to still point them in the right direction to get them the help and the support that they need to develop into a champion.
I appreciate that.
I'll give you a closing thing too, Dominica. Don't disconnect from Faluke. Faluke got a ring. Faluke is executive director. Don't make the mistake and feel like I can't connect with her. It's your job. It's your job. If your success, see, I can't promote you. I can't promote you from FA to SFA to SFA to SM. It's your job to connect. You follow what I'm saying? See, we don't connect sometimes because our emotions, our feelings.
Yes.
Oh, I don't like the way she talk. I can't understand her accent. Blah, 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 blah. That's some bunch of crap. She's become an executive director with a 6-figure ring. But hey, I need to get where I need to go, so I need to figure it out. No different than when I drove Uber. I'm like, I don't understand the application. Well, Erik, you better learn how to figure this daggone application out if you want to drive Uber. Otherwise, you will not drive and make no money. That's on you to figure out how it is. I called other people who knew how to drive. Bam, bam, bam. Uber wasn't so helpful, but I realized I had to figure it out. And guess what? At the end of the day, when I had a problem, I couldn't call my man who drove Uber. I had to call Uber. So I had to learn how to be comfortable connecting, making the connections. So when I needed Uber support, that I knew where to go for the support. You with me? I couldn't disconnect from them. And I was in the earlier days and they were still figuring some things out, but I couldn't disconnect from them. You with me? I got support other places, but at the end of the day, my Uber app says Uber, and I worked and drove for Uber, and my money came from Uber. So I better find a way to make sure I stay connected. You with me?
Yeah, I'm not to cut you off, but I'm not separating from her. But you were saying, talk to your upline because this is who, this is your power source.
Yeah.
And she did what she thought was best for me.
Absolutely.
And she picked your group. So
she did the right thing.
Yeah.
And here's one thing I wanted to talk about real quick, Erik, before you pass it to Troy. See, what happens is sometimes people
And tonight, 7
some
p.m. we are going over our new $1 million
how did that
Is
happen?
that you, Jock?
So plug
No.
in, plug in, plug in. And Eric is going to give you more information on that later.
Okay, I'll be there.
Thank you,
Was that by design, Eric?
Time
No.
travel. That's time travel.
Because it actually was right on time.
Oh.
So real quick, I wanted to talk about this real quick. So what happens in this situation that Dominica was talking about, what sometimes happens is Dominica will get the instruction, or a person will get the instruction from their upline. They'll point them in the right direction. What happens is some people break protocol. When you break protocol, you break the order of things. Like they teach you that in the military. Don't break protocol. There's still a chain of command. Don't try to go around, underneath. Don't try to do that, because when you break protocol, just like sometimes husbands break protocol with their wives and they go cheat and vice versa. Sometimes people break protocol in their job situations, like the Army or what have you. Sometimes people break protocol in the org chart at work and try to go around people, to backstab people and stuff like that. What we're saying is get pointed in the right direction and keep those relationships solid. Don't break protocol, because what happens is universal law will deal with you when you break protocol. That makes sense? I just wanted to drop that nugget right there, because
Yeah,
people
Uncle
miss
Jack,
that part.
Uncle Jack, and Erik, can I say something about this also? Because
Oh,
I mean,
yeah. Talk to us, sir.
Yes, sir.
it's a great, it's a awesome thing that we're talking about this morning, because why some of us left some of the other company that we were, was that when you direct your team member to a source of help. And before I say that, let me make this clear to everybody. You know, when I came to this call, Erik have no financial connection with me at all.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this call and I was like, wow, this is helping me. And the position of a leader is to point your team member to a
Yes.
source of help. You know, when we say a community here, let me give you this example, because they say it takes a village to raise a child. If I tell my child to come to you to learn something from you, I'm not saying adopt that child.
Right.
I'm not telling you to adopt that child. I just want you to impart something to that child. That child is still my child, is coming to my house.
Yes.
But the
Yes.
problem with most people is that when you ask a child to go and get the help from them, they want to adopt that child and take that child from you. And I'm telling you, I don't want to mention any name, but that is some of the reason why I stay away from certain people in this business.
Mm-hmm.
Because somebody said that if Jesus only have 12 disciples and one was Judas, it means that in every place you find 12 people, there's going to be one Judas. So in every place, organization that you have good leaders like we have here, you're still always going to find somebody. And what should you do at that point? You're going to identify the places that will not be of good help to your team member and point them. That is why I brought Dr. Teresa here, right? I introduced her to this place, like many of our team members here. And look at, she have used this place also to point other people to this place, to that same source of help.
Mm-hmm.
That's what leaders do. So it is a responsibility, because now this is what happened. If I have come here and brought my team members here, and Erik has not adopted them to take them from me, then I should also do the same if Erik should refer somebody to me. That is why they say, you see, when you wash your hands, one hand cannot just wash your hand. You have to use two hands to wash your hand. You want to clean hand. So when Erik do this same to me, like my team members are here, we learn from here every day. I should also do the same thing to him if he will refer somebody to me tomorrow here in Atlanta, Georgia. So that's one of the things that I ran away from the other company, because this is, if I don't want your team member to see me as the only source of help. I am contributing to what you are also putting into them, because I don't want to take them away from you. And you, when you are appointed to a source of help, don't stay there because that's not your home. Go there and get help, contribute to that source of help, and also remember that you come from another home.
That is
Oh,
correct.
you put that thing smooth. So you got that, Dominica? You hang
Well-
with us, but and we all one experience, but you make sure you go back. And that's the cool thing. I'm telling us for everybody, go back to your ED, right?
That's it.
And
That's
develop a relationship don't mean we got to be the best friends, but I would try to figure a way to be best friends. I got best friends I never talked to for a while. You ever had a best friend you just ain't talked to him for a while?
of
You got
course.
family members? So that's what I'm saying. Just understand we're here to assist and help, but at the same time, for Luke, I'm certifying her that she's a certified real deal. You with me?
Of course, of course.
Okay.
And my only comment was because you said only if you're in my group.
Because we talk about certain things that she may until I talk to her.
Okay.
You follow me? Because we talk about certain things. So I don't want to over and that's just the maturity I've come to as a leader. A lot of leaders don't do that, right? You know, but I point them back because I understand she does things, she brings you here for a reason, but not for me to be not to me to be the parent, right? So on the call tonight, that's my parent call with our team, right?
Got it.
Even with Jock's part of my organization, but I asked him before I bring something to the team together, I'll say, Jock, hey, brother, this is what I'm thinking. Do I need to just share with my agency or do you want to do in? He said, Eric and I, everything. I don't just put it out there for the whole people. I say, Jock, are you cool? He said, yes. Eric, go for it. I'm cool. Because there's some things that he may want to do with his folks.
Okay.
Right.
Follow me? And so I had to respect that. And so I don't share everything because I know Nicole's doing something different. Dr. Teresa may be doing something different. And there's so many other people from other teams that's on here. And then they watch the replay and there's more people from other teams. So I don't want to impact somebody else's business because that's how they run the business. We want to be an addition, right? I want to add to it. I don't want to subtract from it. So that's a really great question, Dominica. Hey, we're gonna run everything. Ooh, like cousins. I love what you're saying. Like with cousins on the call, right? But you go back to your brothers and sisters, and then sometimes you're like, man, my house don't look good as the other people's house. I get it. That's still your family, right? That they still your cousins. They family, but they cousins. You go back to your brother and sister, mom, dad, right? And go through that hierarchy, granddad and Laco's with Dr. Teresa. But with that being said, I'm gonna turn it over to Troy because I'm supposed to be in that conference at 7:00. But I'm like, that's that. I got to be here. I'll go there afterwards. Talk to y'all a little bit, Troy Gandy.
All right,
The
sir.
office hours? No,
No,
office
well,
hours.
I don't know. Uncle John, I won't be at the office. So that's what I meant to say. Thank you so much, Tawana. I will not.
See,
be
I
at
was
the
gonna go
office.
to this thing today, but I was like, I gotta be here with the team. I gotta learn some stuff.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Tawana. I should have said something earlier. I thought I did. My brain was just been moving so fast, been moving too slow. So with that being said, unless Jock is going to be at the office, unless y'all can be at the office together, I just won't be there. I can start the video for everybody, but I won't physically be there. So y'all let me know, yes or no.
I'll let you know in a little bit, Eric. You know, I got to check on my end, make sure everything is cool.
Cool. When Uncle Jock let me know, we'll put it out there, and I can start the Zoom and make sure you turn y'all over. So I'm gonna turn it over to Troy Gandy, sir. The floor is yours.
All right. Thank you. Beautiful training today, and indeed, I'm taking the nuggets from my brother because Daddy Aurelio sent me over here. I'm direct to him also, and he sent me over here to get the training because obviously he is a man that's taking care of the entire nation, and none of us would be here if it wasn't for Mr. Aurelio Evans, executive director, big man, grandfather of it all. So with that being said, I'm going to pass the ball for the next nugget dropped and most impactful to Miss Director Dr. Teresa O'Day.
Yes. The village, the most CEO in the planet platform. Yes. So some happened yesterday. And Eric, you know, with this question, you said, did you give it time to work? I had a team member, he got licensed like 2-3 months ago. And yesterday, a lot of missed appointments. We wanted, for field training and all of that. And he said, oh, this is not working. I think I'm going to just, let it go for now. I was like, wow, really? So, Mr. Eric, I tell you, when you say that, it just hit me, and I just like, yeah, that's the reality here. So, if we are not, and this really gets to me. I know how hard I worked for my doctorate and how long nights, days I worked for that doctorate. And I never thought it was going to, well, I didn't know it was going to take that much, but I realized it required that. And since I wanted that, I was ready to put in what? The work. So, same thing here. If we are going to be in a game where we want to keep winning, even live and beyond, would it require us to just do it by fly by night? And I asked him that question. How long did it take you for your degree that you got? So you all understand what I'm talking about. But, if we want to win here, we got to agree, accept, sign,
And bring it
put
in the
in
zone.
to do what is required. So that's just what hit me. And we had a long conversation at the end. He decided, okay, he's going to just stay in the car, like you all said here. Thank you.
All right. All right. All right. And then we bring it in the zone. We thank you, Dr. Theresa Day, for passing that baton to Mr. Kamal, the next DD.
Oh, I
Appreciate
had some more time, but anyway, that's okay. Go ahead.
I think it was.
That
I
1
think it
minute
was
goes
only 1
fast.
minute.
That 1 minute
I
goes
think it was.
fast.
I think it was only 1 minute. Right. Reclaiming my time. No, I'm just kidding.
You get it.
They said you would make within 20,000 or 20% of the 5 people you hang around the most.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you listening to? Who are you getting advice from? People probably missed it, but Mr. Eric said, yeah, I did 10,000 on my own. How many people could say they did 10,000 in anything last night? Not just this industry, any industry. You need to ask yourself that, and who are you hanging around and listening to? Because your bank account is gonna reflect to the people you hanging around and listening to. And with the last 20 seconds, I'll mention what Dr. Eric Robinson said. I heard Jeff Bezos say this recently on a talk. He said, be dogmatic. I'm paraphrasing, be dogmatic on the vision, flexible on the details. On the vision, you're not budging. This is where we're going. On the details, we can change those and figure those out along the way. Man, I love you guys, man. This is the best CEO meet up on the planet.
Yay. And he's putting it in the zone and putting it in the hand of Nathaniel Hooker, and he's getting it done and ready to roll right now. Do it.
What's good, family? What's good, family? Yeah, so the thing I got out of today was mostly, when I spoke to Eric originally, we had come to this conversation that I was basically unhireable. Any kind of job that I wanted to go do would basically be a job. Nothing checks all the boxes like this does. And, recently I've been doing my own struggles, handling my own things financially, but that doesn't take my eye off the vision. You know what I mean? Like I got a couple of different things in the pipeline, just trying to be like that multitasker or whatever with businesses, but this is now the number one focus. And I just want to encourage everyone who thinks that they're on the fence, like this is the way to go, guys. Like you want to check all the boxes by having financial freedom and time. That's what I really want for my family and for me. And that's the big why, right? And that's never going to change. But like just push as far as you can, because you got the people you got people around you to be successful. So, when you're on these calls and you find these nuggets, bring them back to your mental space and meditate on it and make sure that it gets there, because it's going to go. And when it goes, it's going to go fast. I like fast cars. So pass it on off. Thank you very much.
Being moved on to Mr. LaCole Elijah Pine.
Yes, awesome call this morning. And there are certain things that you do to be successful in it will require, and I've said it before, will require your all. I mean, will require more than your all. It will require what it takes. Certain things require what it takes, not your all. Require more than what you have to offer. And if you look at every success, like I always tell my team, there's a saying in my place that if a cruise ship should tell you what they see under the water, nobody will book a cruise ship. The success that you see with some people, if they tell you some sacrifices that they have made to get to where they are, you will say, I can't do this business. But we got to stay focused, give it all it takes, because it might take more than our all. Look at what the business take. Look at what that venture will take. And be prepared to sacrifice, because whatever you sacrifice to earn, you will keep it. Back to you, Mr. Troy.
All right, all right. You may change the game, but don't change the mission. Let's keep it moving. And we're now at the segment of the Annie Willie Recap Relay that puts it in the hand of the anchor leg, the one that bring it all together and make an hour's worth of super nuggets come to a very closing finish line that's going to set us all on the path to success. And that is none other than Miss Downtown Rita Brown.
Thank you, Troy. Thank you. Thank you. All right. New training is going to make us have a great end of the year. Morning calls. Go back and re-listen to the morning calls. It's a good way to help you. The back office has a HPN University. Check it out. We have another power tool to access from our toolbox. Learn the tricks of the trade so we can do better for ourselves and our clients. How is life insurance going to benefit your customers? Let them know the benefits. Don't force a square into a circle. Have genuine conversations and have conversations to educate the client. The Green Sheet system is a great way to gather information, educate the client along the way, and bring them up to choose from. When you are talking to married people, make sure you can talk to both of them at the same time. If not, you will set yourself up for a long ride. The man is the head, but the wife is the neck. The head cannot move without the neck. Follow up, follow up. Stay focused. Don't be sidetracked. Complete the task. It's a numbers game. When you plan your day, distractions will show up. Find a way to stay focused in your zone and work your numbers. If you want to win, work the numbers. 1 or 2 people a week will not work out. The power is in the lunch. You got to do it. People are not going to come knocking at your door for life insurance. You have to go meet them, get in front of people by any means necessary. Take away all the excuses. All USX team members meet tonight, 7 p.m. Plug in for our new system. Changing the game plan, but don't change the game. Sometimes you have to throw the game plan out, but not your game. Did you give your game time to work? If the game it takes time, energy, effort to do what we do. When you change the game, what's the new game you're going to play? Most of the time, it's a lower game. No job will give you a forever income. Sometimes you have to change the game plan, but don't abandon the game, your life insurance business. Don't dance around being a life insurance agent. Open the window, throw the game plan out if it's not working. Get with someone who can help you change your game plan. If you change the game plan, make sure you stick to your mission. Your why is probably one of the biggest things that take you out the game if you're not careful. Don't end up on the hamster wheel. You can't get off. Break free and allow people to pour into you. Get with your executive director. Trust them and have conversations with them. It's on you to change your life. You have to have connection. Don't just meet the ED. Build a relationship with your leaders. Ask them questions. Let them pour into you and be willing to accept some of the answers. What's the difference between hard to reach and limited availability? Understand, just because you call someone, you are on your time, not their time. Respect the time and get on their schedule. As a leader, look out for the best interests of your business partners. Give them the proper help they need, and if you cannot help them, point them in the right direction of someone who can. Don't break protocol. Keep your relationship solid. Universal law will deal with you when you break protocol. Respect others and respect the process. That's it. That's all.
All right. You've heard it. Mic drop from downtown Rita Brown once again. And we thank each and every one of you for participating in this morning's call. And with that being said, we're going to turn it back over to the man who is the owner of the Nugget Bucket for the last and closing comments to start your successful week on this Turned Up Tuesday. Mr. Erik Robinson.
Woo! Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say I'm excited. I'm happy. Let's go get it. Let's go crush it. I'm torn today, right now, my outfit. Part of me wants to wear my sweatsuit and hoodie. Another part of me says, Erik, you're supposed to look semi-professional with this. Do I be me with my all black and white? Or do I be me with the slacks and feel like, you know?
The slacks and the green shirt.
Meet them where they are.
I don't know. Where do you think they are? Slacks and green shirt?
Slacks and the green.
All right.
Half and half.
Half and half, sweatshirt and slacks and black and white. The things say go black and white, go hoodie and sweatshirt, like I do. My green sheet sweatshirt. All right, but y'all say meet them where they are. I think they probably in slacks and polo shirts. So I'm in the cold. I'm gonna weather the cold and meet them where they is. All right, that's all I had to say. See y'all tonight. Thank y'all. I like that Nathaniel, like Mr. V said, you know. No, Kamal said that, right? Be dogmatic on the vision and flexible on the detail. And that's exactly what we're talking about. You can abandon the game plan, but don't change the game. This is the game we chose. Let's play the game, and the game plan will change. You can change play by play, you can change quarter by quarter. The game don't change. So with that being said, love y'all.
Peace. The Lord be with you.
I was hoping I can get 4 or 5 of y'all to say, do the hoodie, brother, do the hoodie. I wanted it so bad, but anyway. All right.
I was gonna say call your tailor and get a custom suit, but
otherwise, I got them in my closet. I ain't wearing a suit, Kamal. I can't break down. They in suit mode.
They'll take too long.
I can't do it. I can't sit there for 6 hours in no suit no more. I'm sorry. I can do the suit.
Mr. Harry, they say when you are in Rome, behave like the Romans.
All right, I'm gonna go to the Rome. I'm at the front, find me some people at the basketball court. I gotta find me some. I gotta go to an upscale gym then. Put my sweats and hoodie on. Be find me some partners there. Right now, I'm going to the Romans. I see y'all 7 o'clock. Love y'all. Bye-bye.